Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. Happy Thursday. How's everybody doing? Welcome. Welcome to part 1 of the AWE DLC for Control. On Tuesday, we wrapped up the foundation. We got some sweet cat ears after much trial and tribulation. But the cat ears are ours. Let me go ahead and we will switch on over and jump on into Control. All right, here we go. So we had finished up the Foundation DLC on Tuesday. And check it out! There they are! The glorious cat ears that were so difficult to get a hold of. So I'm not 100% sure, but from what I've heard, Jesse can't wear the cat ears other than like in the Foundation area. Although I kind of feel like I proved that wrong because we're obviously not in Foundation right now. But let's take a look. maybe we'll get to keep them. Let's hope. So we're starting a dark place. Investigate the sector elevator. All right, so where is that sector elevator that we need to go to? I'm assuming it's... Oh, sector elevator right in front of me. Haha.
Hell director.
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there, reaching for her.
There he is.
Trying to make her act. It was a distress call. Faden sensed a drowning man. A hunger in the dark. Investigation sector.
Okay.
Investigation sector, huh?
So we get a new area of the
We should
building.
check this out.
I feel like... Okay, let's watch the whole thing, though. The hotline. Faden rides the elevator.
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there. A presence. Jesse Faden could hear it. A call. It was faint, reaching for her from a dark place. Faden was sensitive to visitations. She had them all the time. From her guiding star and the previous director.
Ah, Polaris.
She was the perfect receiver. As if she'd been made for this. Faden paused to feel it. The force at play here. It was changing things around her, subtle, trying to make her act. Faden didn't like that. Her guide felt it too. Polaris didn't flare up in defense as with the hiss, so it wasn't all bad. Not a hostile transmission. It was powerful, but it was coming from far away, and made weak because of the distance. It was a distress call. Faden sensed a drowning man, a man desperate to escape. She sensed something else, too. A hunger in the dark, not unlike the hostile resonance, waiting. She knew that desperate acts can have grim consequences. It was this, more than the man's despair, that made her follow the call. The elevator lights winked back on. The darkness receded like a memory. There was a new button on the elevator control panel. Investigation sector.
Ooh, a new button. Sweet.
Faden pressed the button. The elevator doors slid shut with practiced bravado.
Okay. So, the interesting thing, and if I fall down the rabbit hole of possible, like, explanations, right? So if Alan is writing about Jesse, number one, how does he even know about her, right? And to that point, does that prove is Jesse just a figment of Alan's imagination? There's so many questions. Like, because, you know, in Alan Wake, he was writing things that ended up coming to pass. So there's a lot of like weird timey-wimey / different dimension kind of things that happen in these games. All right, we're going to head to, I think it's the investigation sector we need to head to. Yeah. Pretty cool. Those cat ears, though. No, I don't... Oh, yeah, we still have them. I was worried we were going to lose them. Okay, we still got them. Oh. Well, this looks a bit ominous, doesn't it? Well, it appears no one's here.
Hello?
Hello?
Anyone here? Guess not.
Take that as a no. Alright, we got our first note, though. Missing agents. Mr. Kirkland, here are the latest agents confirmed missing, presumed dead, from the containment breach yesterday. Agent Jonathan Connor. John Connor?! Dun 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 dun. Man, I need the Terminator music queued up. Researcher Ezra Cruz, Agent Carolyn Dempsey, Agent Lindsay Malcolm, Agent Charles Murray, and Agent Derek Shaw. Letters of condolence will be delivered to you to sign prior to sending them to their families. You'll be updated as soon as additional confirmations are made. Also, per your request, a network engineer checked how many cases were backed up digitally. Unfortunately, a large number of active investigations were not archived yet, and the only hard copies of reports exist behind the fire break. They're lost, I'm afraid. So this is from 2017, this note. Hey, Mikey, hello. How you doing?
Seems a lot more
We got the cat ears
crowded than the rest of the bureau.
I keep showing them off because they're amazing. But get some more Alan Wake goodness with the DLC. Oh wow, we got all kinds of notes, don't we? All the lovely lore. Official findings report regarding Dr. Casper Darling. Per authorization from Mr. Kirkland, internal investigation D-084-5 was launched into the ethical practices of Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. Despite the accounts of anonymous, redacted, regarding inhumane treatment of a redacted currently housed in the Bureau, our official findings regarding this were inconclusive. I'm assuming that they're talking about Dylan here. Let's see. Numerous obstacles arose during this investigation. The majority of redacted sector personnel seem to be wholly unaware of any such redacted contained there. One redacted confirmed redacted's codename to be redacted. Man, so many redactions. But all files pertaining to that name were inaccessible, being classified under the highest clearance level. Investigators were similarly blocked from entering the redacted's research wing to interview its staff. The matter was further complicated by the lack of clarity on whether non-human paranatural entities warrant humane treatment. Maybe this isn't about Dylan, though. This might be something else. While this investigation cannot address any charges against Dr. Darling, we do recommend an investigation into redacted research. Compiled by Tim Spalder, Special Agent, by order of William Kirkland, Head of Investigations. Okay. Casey inquiry. Mr. Dennis, a request came through recently from an FBI agent asking for all of our files on Bright Falls, specifically on the disappearance of the author, Alan Wake. Per the Interagency Information Exchange Agreement, I had some paper pushers gather up a folder of all the pre-approved files. Don't worry, all the inappropriate material is either missing or redacted. But I'm writing to let you know that we received this request from a special agent called Alex Casey. Sounds familiar, right? That's because Alex Casey is the name of the fictional detective in those hard-boiled crime books Alan Wake wrote. Pretty interesting that an FBI agent sharing a name with the most famous character Wake wrote is looking into a case dealing with a writer's fiction coming true. I think this is worth looking into, but what's your opinion? Just give the word, and I'll start surveillance on this guy. Special Investigator Gleason. Very curious. Is it someone posing under that as a pseudonym? Or is it actually Alex Casey? I guess we'll find out. Let's see. Can I move these? I think we can. Just breaking stuff and things, you know. The janitorial staff will clean all this up. No big deal. Keystone inspection. Mr. Kirkland, we stopped at Keystone on our way to the target AWE, like you asked. I'm sending my report directly to you to try and keep a lid on this Grumman Morales desertion issue. Thank you for that follow over on Twitch. Welcome, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Welcome on in to the AWE DLC for Control. We're doing a lore playthrough, uncovering all the notes and all the goodies. Let's see. We didn't find any sign of them here. Given their records, it's possible they've switched teams like you suspected, but I don't think that's the case. An event definitely occurred here in Keystone, and I think Grumman and Morales get caught up in it. The entire population has vanished into thin air. Reminds me of the Ordinary case, but that was just the adults, if I'm remembering the file correctly. This is different. I think our guys are casualties, not traitors. If it wasn't AWE, it seems to be over. We walked through the whole town, and the only strange thing we noticed were markings on various buildings. 2 overlapping circles with the dot in the shared space. Could be unrelated. I'll show you the pictures when I get back. In the meantime, you should send a team out here to cordon this place off, and maybe get the comms guy working on a cover story. Sincerely, Agent Keenum. Okay. So I think I have to turn the power back on. Which usually we gotta find those little power bricks. I'm gonna have to move it somewhere, I think. Ah, I see. It's like, oh, there's a control point underneath. Let's see. I want to read the stuff because I feel like once we do the power, it's gonna get nuts. Ethics investigation. Regarding the Prime Candidate Program. Per authorization from Mr. Kirkland, internal investigation P-142-9 was launched into the legality of the Prime Candidate Program, redacted by the Federal Bureau of Control. Since all known subjects relevant to the investigation used executive privilege to decline interviews, very little first-hand information was gathered. However, anonymous sources and documentation declassified by Mr. Kirkland both painted an alarmingly clear picture of systematic redacted and redacted, were brought into the oldest house and placed under redacted examination and testing with the aim of appointing one as director upon maturity. Oh, so this is about like Jesse and Dylan and such. The program has produced no successful cases and only resulted in the traumatic redacted of paranaturally inclined redacted. Not only this is a breach of the Ash Act, but it flies in the face of basic human redacted. The investigation team unequivocally redacted the Prime Candidacy Program and recommends that it be redacted immediately. I know there's so much redaction. It's tough to say that repeatedly. It just starts to like every passing redaction, it gets more and more difficult. Wait, I saw another note. Oh, there was over here. So it's interesting. It has dates. So we got 1988, 1994, and then 2006. So there's different spots all over the country. Nothing in New York, though, which is interesting. I wonder if this note says anything about it. Oh, tractor procedures. The Burrow tractor. Item is not in Bureau custody. None known. A Frank Elk tractor, olive green. Dried blood in the grill when last seen. Item is capable of vocalized responses or growls and unmanned locomotion. Considered highly aggressive and dangerous. The item first came to the Bureau's attention after the death of William Burrow, owner of Burrow Farm outside of Trenton, Texas. Local authorities arrived on scene after an employee found the mutilated body of Mr. Burrow, beneath his tractor. Police arrived, but were immediately driven away by the tractor. Panicked calls to federal authorities were intercepted by Bureau communications staff. A team was dispatched. Upon arrival, the agents approached the item. It responded by growling like a bear. 3 agents were injured when they tried to detain the item, which escaped. Aerial searches for the item are ongoing. Speaking to Mrs. Burrow only revealed that she had a domestic altercation with Mr. Burrow earlier the night of the incident. Whether those events are connected is entirely unknown or currently unknown. So we got growling tractors. And it's interesting that nothing on that note was redacted in the slightest. But we get the redacted stuff on everything else. Let's see. So I think I need to take this. Well, I guess we'll find out. Even though I played this, like, earlier last year, I forgot a bunch.
Now that gate should open.
Aha! Were those post-its disappearing on the wall? Yeah, look! They're fading in and out of existence for some reason. I'm sure that's probably a texture thing and not intended. Interesting. My goodness. Let's see, I think we've got everything out of that room. Is there anything else in here? Tractor supplement. Ooh, another bonus. Note, miscommunication led to a local coroner examining the body of William Burrow. Let's see. Burrow William, male, Caucasian. Case summary. 33-year-old man found dead on his property per police report. Remains obtained for coroner's office also include blood, urine, bile, stomach contents, and bone fragments. Autopsy findings. Blunt force injuries to the head, lacerations left ear cheek, blunt force injuries extremities, dislocation of the right knee, complete avulsion of the upper right extremity with associated fracture of the proximal right humerus, extensive trauma, abdominal region, complete avulsion of multiple organs, including stomach, heart, liver, pancreas, kidneys, and portions of the large and small intestine, all missing from scene. Oh dear. Conclusion. It's my opinion that Mr. Burrow's death is not the result of a mechanical accident, as claimed by authorities. The removal of organs is consistent with animal attack. So maybe the tracker was a bear? I don't know. Certainly appears that way. A resignation letter. To whom it may concern. So this is from 2019. It is with great anger and regret that I tender my resignation as head of investigations for the Federal Bureau of Control. I do this in protest of my rampant disregard, or of the rampant disregard of my department's redacted. I'm assuming safety, maybe. My staff cannot continue to work in these conditions. Previous requests and warnings have fallen on deaf ears, so I must now rely on my actions to speak louder than words ever could. I blame this situation on our redacted, who has routinely ignored my request for assistance in reclaiming the parts of the investigation sector lost to the redacted loose inside. Uh-oh. I will never forget the screams of brave agents begging for us to open that firebreak. I will carry that shame for the rest of my days. The redacted has failed its agents. I shall never forgive him for that. Sincerely, William Kirkland. I'm assuming that last one's director. So that was, I'm assuming, specifically about Trench. The snow's really coming down? Really? Like, do you know how much you're supposed to get? Like a lot? That's pretty crazy. Staffing issue. There's a lot of reading in this first part, so my apologies. But also, thanks for sticking with me on this. Mr. Dennis. So yes, there's an increase in AWE cases, and yes, it would be a good idea to put together a special task force to examine exactly why that is. However, it seems that a tiny little detail has slipped through the cracks. We don't have the damn staff. If you expect us to detect, investigate, and process more AWE cases, you need to give us more people. It's simple math. Between the staff we lost in the Hartman thing... Oh, the Hartman thing. Interesting. And the ones who left for other departments after Kirkland quit, We're barely managing to keep up with the workload. Hell, just filing the paperwork for all the altered items we left behind in the sector has been an ordeal. Another thing, and this is going to sound paradoxical, but we have an overcrowding situation. This lobby isn't meant to accommodate a whole sector's worth of staff. We put forward a motion to move investigations to a more suitable location months ago. It better not be sitting on your desk. The people are getting restless, and Kirkland's interim replacement, it's your job to handle it. Best regards, Agent Grayson. Mr. Dennis. 2 inches by tomorrow, and then we should be through it. Oh, that's not bad. Hey, Dink Memes, hello. I know, that was a letter with no redactions, right? Pretty crazy. We need an unredactor marker OP. Oh, that would be amazing. Uh-oh, Cauldron Lake. Well, this one's got redactions. We spoke too soon. To Chief Investigator Dennis. It happened again. 3rd time this year. Something certainly has it out for our redacted. Could be raccoons. The locals certainly complain about them enough. But why the hell would raccoons keep going after a monitoring station? Doesn't add up. Anyway, I've got a bureau tech going to the site next week to take a look. Next on the list of recurring problems is the staff at the Lake House Research Station. How am I supposed to effectively keep an eye on Redacted Lake if they won't let me see any data? Hell, I don't even know what they're researching out there. We need to petition them again to share their info with investigations agents. It's only a matter of time before this Redacted hits again, and I want to be prepared. Anyway, if anyone at HQ asks why the Bright Falls report is a little thin this month, tell them it's because we couldn't take any readings. In the meantime, I might invest in some raccoon traps. Sincerely, Agent Estevez. So Cauldron Lake, huh? One of the devs is, I'm sure, holding on to some redacted text or unredacted text. So what is this? Office of Head of Investigations, William Kirkland. Okay. Oh my goodness, there's so many notes. I totally forgot how many notes there were. So much juicy lore. Regarding Dr. Raya Underhill. So that's the mold lady. Dr. Raya Underhill is a professor at the University of Woodrow in the United Kingdom, where she teaches biology with a focus on botany. Dr. Underhill once worked with the Bureau as a parabotanist, stationed in the research sector of the oldest house. She served with no incidents or demerits, and is praised by those who formerly worked with her, including Dr. Darling. Dr. Underhill has no known connections to paracriminal organizations or any record of breaching her NDAs since leaving the Bureau. Her civilian behavior has been ideal, with the exception of an ongoing personal relationship with Dr. Darling that appears to have begun during their time as co-workers in the research sector and revisited intermittently ever since. Oh, really? Depending on the duration of her work in the oldest house, it may be required to have both parties sign a relationship clearance form. The investigation has found no compelling reason to deny Dr. Darling's request to offer Dr. Underhill an interim position with the aim of finding a solution to the mold threshold issue. Huh. And her twin was Raya Overhill. That would actually be funny. Oh, what the heck was that sound? When I opened the, weird. Maybe I'm just hearing things. Trench, official warning. Kirkland, I'm growing tired of your blatant attempts to lay your incompetence at my doorstep. I know you want this to be true, but you are head of investigations. This failure is your responsibility. What did you think would happen holding a dangerous specimen in investigations? The containment sector exists for a reason. They are better trained and better equipped for this type of work. In fact, they have admirably taken on certain AWE monitoring responsibilities that your staff are no longer capable of. This happens more and more now. And don't think your petty internal investigations have gone past my notice. You are a worm. Everything I've done has been for the benefit of the Bureau. The Prime Candidate program only failed because of Darling. You were both failures, plotting against me. You are traitors, but the truth will emerge out of you. You are choosing to become my enemy, Kirkland. You don't want to be. Zachariah Trench, Director of the Federal Bureau of Control. Uh-oh. Sounds a little angy. Let's look, what is this? Certificate of Recognition. Doesn't really say for what, though. Certificate of Achievement for years of service to the Bureau. It's weird, though, because there's no name on it. Director Investigation. Per authorization from Mr. Kirkland, Redacted was launched into the Redacted of Director Zachariah Trench. A recent change in Redacted witnessed in Director Trench, including aggressive Redacted when other staff has been observed. However, this investigation is aimed at interpreting this issue rather than proving it. Notable Redacted between Director Trench and Dr. Darling has been witnessed by numerous Bureau staff. Although both declined to meet for an interview on the matter, witness accounts suggest their arguments center around the Dimensional Research Wing and the Redacted kept inside. However, no evidence exists to confirm Director Trench's Redacted is anything more than interpersonal disagreements. This investigation has concluded that Director Trench's behavior is not indicative of any Redacted and that his fitness to lead is not in question. Okie doke. I'm looking for, like, secret areas, too, as we go. I know, nothing like a little bit of, corporate/government drama, right? Firebreak and Sector Head Office. Is there anything else in here? I think we're good. Anybody want some snacks? We got some potato chips. Some fiber or protein bars. Ooh, trail mix. Yum yum. Specimen Escape Assessment. The purpose of Internal Investigation X.039-7 is to examine the containment failure of specimen SI-1 that resulted in the deaths of redacted agents. An inspection report of the containment equipment 3 days earlier, showed no faults. Investigators suspect human error to be the cause, yet no department has provided any evidence to support this. Technicians were able to recover the researchers' notes on the specimen from the internal network. On the Redacted of Redacted, the specimen began displaying a sharp increase in aggressive Redacted. Cross-referencing that date with the various logs found only 2 events inconsistent with the sector's daily routine. Number 1, the air filters were changed, and number 2, an hour prior to the incident, a civilian named Alice Redacted entered the sector regarding an unrelated investigation. I think that was Alan's wife, Alice. Given their connection to the same AWE case, it's likely that Mrs. Redacted's presence is relevant to the specimen's escape into the Redacted. Investigation is ongoing. Interesting. How do I get out of here? Oh, I just need to open the gate, huh? Oh. Get to go to the Ocean View Motel, it looks like. Do I have any ability points that I can spend? Nah, I'm gonna need more. We're pretty close to unlocking the whole thing, though. Which is cool.
I'm no detective, but something definitely happened here.
You think, Jesse? The Blessed Organization. This group/individual has operated outside of the Bureau's notice for decades, perhaps longer, displaying a level of skill and caution rarely seen in paracriminal groups. A review of past cases has found various mentions of their activity over the years. In 2016, a production company called Blessed Pictures was connected to an altered item case, as well as the death of an agent from exposure to illicit paranatural materials. In 1994, a Los Angeles-based public speaker named Chester Bless was involved in the illegal use of an altered item. What a name. Chester Bless. In 1988, a business called Blessed Repair and Service was suspected of involvement with an object of power case, perhaps even creating it. None of these businesses or individuals have been ever been located. However, their connection to appearances of altered items and objects of power is too direct to be considered circumstantial. An arrest order has been issued for any persons believed to be involved with the Blessed organization. Interesting. Oh. I thought I saw something on the wall that I could break. Whoops. It's okay. Is there anything up here at all? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Gonna pull this switch 3 times. See where we end up.
Do we know each other?
Oh.
This feels familiar. I can't seem to... I've forgotten it. I'm sorry. My name is Alan Wake.
Oh, the door! Which that won't come into play until we get to Alan Wake 2. Whoa. Whoa, dude.
Who are you?
Oh.
Who are you? Do I know you?
I'm your friend Tom. Tom Zane. There's nothing to worry about.
Tom. The poet. The diver. You look different.
Hi,
That
I'm
was
Tom.
just a role. A character. The protagonist I played in my old film. I'm a filmmaker. An auteur like yourself. We're working on this together, remember?
You remember?
An artistic collaboration. You need a drink.
Night Springs. Yes. It was Dr. Darling.
Endless darkness. Nothing holds still.
We're very close now. You've been writing. We found a way to escape. It'll work this time.
Writing?
You found a way!
No. I don't...
He's been stuck here for a long time, remember?
There's something. It's my double. He's out there. I've seen it.
Yeah. Nothing to worry about.
Mr. Scratch?
I'm dealing with it. It's fine, my friend. Let me handle him.
You've met him? What the hell?
Now, come on.
From American Nightmare?
Misunderstand me.
Behind a spiral door. So, if
That was
Control...
Alan Wake, the writer who went missing in that AWE case I read about. What's he doing here?
So that was set in current day, which was
Tom
2019, I
Zane
believe.
was with him. The poet. No, wait. He was a filmmaker. I always remember that wrong.
It depends on what universe you're in. He was a poet in Alan's original story, but in her reality, he was a filmmaker. So slight variations on what people really, like who they are, but inherently the same person. Ranger Naturalist Service Headquarters, Loomis Memorial at Manzanita Lake, I think. The Lassen Volcanic National Park. We got some stuff for Texas. See America, Washington Airlines. Oh. Hello? Oh, that was weird. Okay. Oh, I see. We get to turn everything off, I think. Yeah, that vending machine was making music or noise. Something. Whoa. A little too dark. A little too dark for my taste.
Dr. Emil Hartman, devoured by hungry darkness, became the thing that had been Hartman. Broke loose, killed everyone it could, lurking, roaming, waiting. Then something else came.
The good old Dr. Hartman.
The thing that had been Hartman went through another change.
My question is, where's Barry? Where is Barry? Hartman's final act.
Dr. Emil Hartman was desperate. The Federal Bureau of Control had stolen his life's work. This was his last chance, his final experiment. What he'd been too scared to do before. Hartman dove into the lake, was taken, devoured by hungry darkness, became the thing that had been Hartman. Only an echo of him remained, fragmented impulses on autoplay, violent, bloodthirsty darkness in the driver's seat. Emerging from the lake, the thing was captured by the FBC, brought in, contained, studied. The thing broke loose, killed everyone it could.
Uh-oh.
The FBC fell back and sealed the sector. The thing was alone in the dark, lurking, roaming, waiting. Then something else came. Not darkness, but similar enough. A sound. A resonance. It shouldn't be a surprise. If there's one, why not another? The darkness inside the thing could have been immune, could have resisted, fought, could have been passed by, passed through with no effect. But it didn't, and it wasn't. Maybe it had grown weaker over time, not aged. It was timeless, but weaker with no link to its source. A metamorphosis followed. The thing that had been Hartman went through another change.
The thing that had been Hartman. Okay. Interesting. Every time we come to the ocean view, though, I think of how it looks like. It reminds me kind of the police station, like from Twin Peaks / Deadly Premonition a little bit, with how this lobby's designed. Granted, there are differences. And I would venture to guess they probably took some inspiration from it. Okay. I feel like our buddy Ahti would know what to do. If only he still wasn't on vacation. Oh, one thing I wanted to look at too was to see... Okay, I can't upgrade Shatter yet. I think I get access to a new weapon during this one too, if I remember correctly. And it's a pretty good one too. Oh. What is going on down there? Hold on. Okay, wow. This opens up, doesn't it? I know, he was. I still want to know, like... We get kind of peppered details about him. Oh, man. Oh, God. Let me land so I can do this. I probably could have made it, but I was worried that I wasn't going to have enough stamina to get across. Now, is this where I want to go? That way or over here? I don't know if I can go over here. Let's check it out. Although, good lord. Something bad happened here. That must be the sealed fire break. That poor agent.
Creepy, damp, and abandoned.
Great!
Why did Wake want me to come here?
Because it's dark and scary. I figured there'd be something in here, but I guess not. I feel like we came back through the exact way that we came in, but it just looks pretty similar. What is going on over here? Stuff is just floating on its own. Ballistic ground slam boost. Let's take a look and see what that's all about. Ground slam damage after weapon hits plus 18. I always forget to use that ability though, so it really wouldn't make sense for me to use it. Whoa. What in the world?
That doesn't look like a house shift.
They're just like...
Do I even want to know?
Things are just multiplying. Health recovery. Ooh. Anything better than what I've got? Health recovery. See, I have plus 46. That's probably not as good. Yeah, it's not as good. Well. I know. This is fine. I'm totally fine with the way things are turning out. Filing and processing. Okay, so we're in the abandoned offices. Oh, here we go. Whoa. Okay, we're trapped. Oop. Whoa! Sir! This went from like 0 to 60 real quick. Boop! Give me some health. Where's this other guy at? There's a couple of them, actually. Be our friend. Yeah.
Of course, the hiss are already in here.
It's an ability that you can unlock, and then further down the skill tree, the bigger guys that are like armored out and they have like the big machine guns and stuff, you can eventually pick them up if you unlock it. But yeah, it's pretty satisfying to do that. Foot gossip, excuse? Hello, my feet gossip at night, and now I have to wear shoes to bed. Sincerely, me. Okay, I gotta remember that line because that's a stream title. Hold on. I gotta remember that. Yeah, that's good. My feet gossip at night. Gotta wonder, what did they say? Yeah, and now I have to wear shoes to bed, right? How strange. Oh, okay, you're still here. Cool. Is that where we came in from? Yeah, because did I go in here? Yeah. For some reason, I totally didn't remember that I was in there. It's cool, though. Yeah. Had a bit of a long day. Oh. I got a secret. Ooh, hidden location. Cool. So I think, and I'm gonna see if this works.
There you go.
Ah!
Doesn't that feel better?
Okay. There is a side quest that I'm gonna get a little bit later. I'm trying to kind of take care of multiple things at once. Maybe? Because there's that one secret location. Oh, maybe not. I was thinking there was another one there, but I'm getting things mixed up. Picking that up now will save us some time later, which will come in handy. Just looking to see if I missed any notes. I don't think. Oh, yeah, I did actually. Hartman arrest. Offender's name, Hartman Emil. Victim names, Wake Allen, Anderson Tor, Anderson Odin. So the Anderson brothers. Redacted. Lane Rudolph, DeSole Wendy, Emerson Thomas, and then redacted. Officer name, Dennis, Special Agent Remy. Charges, Code 4, kidnapping of altered individuals, 1 count. Code 8, sanctions against altered organizations, 1 count. Code 37, obstruction of Bureau investigation, 1 count. Code 74, breaching of Ash Act, 6 counts. Additional notes. Offender's property ceased as evidence to be used in conjunction with an ongoing AWE investigation. Offender's personal effects have been sent to research for analysis. After being cleared by Bureau researchers, all victims have been released. Biannual surveillance orders were assigned to each, except the Anderson brothers, due to their senility, and Wake, possibly deceased. I love the Anderson brothers. I'm gonna look around a little bit and see if we missed anything. Service tunnel? Oh, I think that's where I have to go, actually. Anything hiding over here? No.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Looks like the house has gotten a little wild in here.
I'm gonna leave. Whee! Shield kills reload efficiency. I love that stuff is just randomly floating, though. in places. Oh, can I not get through there now? I guess I can't. Yeah, I can't get through here quite yet. I think at some point, though, we can. Let me look at my map. Yeah, it shows it's blocked for right now. Soon.
Important light burns it away, huh?
Indeed.
Makes sense.
So it's kind of like Alan Wake. Except instead of a flashlight, we get these construction lights. Oh.
Welcome back to the land of the living, little buddy.
Gotta get that plant some light. Okay, I think we're good. Now, I don't know if I need to take a light with me, but we will. I think I gotta go up, maybe? Oh. Well, then. Oh, I see where I need to head. That poor agent. Oh, hey! We got the, we got some mold stuff happening, too. Let's take a look. We gotta clean up some mold. I'm wondering, since I haven't gotten the quest for these yet, if it's gonna make me come back and do it again. I just hope the quest doesn't get bugged. Probably should have waited. Shaded facet. I could have sworn that one of these I could, like, go up into the rafters. Like, the whole way up. Maybe not. Didn't I also get stuck in one of these the one day? I'm gonna be careful. Alright. I think we got everything. But we may have to come back. Which is fine. Okay, we're up in the... ventilation or utility ducts. Orange peel? I don't like that. Not one bit. Where'd my light go? It, like, disappeared. Well, I think we end up getting another one, so... Weird. Okay, so we got another light. Let's see, do I have anything I can... Oh, okay, hold on. We got some ability points we can use. I guess I could do ground slam. Yeah, might as well since I'm here. So that means I only need 8 more? 8 more ability points total, and then we have the board maxed out. Not too shabby. The Surge. Surge fires adhesive munitions that detonate when manually triggered or if their timer expires. Okay. So... I still can't upgrade the Shatter, though. So we got a new weapon. Let me save again real quick. Ah, I think that was the other side of the corridor that I couldn't get down. I think. Gotta save the plants. At least I think that's what this is. Ah. So how many plants have we gotten thus far? I think like 5 of them, maybe? Let's see. Operations Center.
The third thing. The sound made darker, the darkness made louder. Hartman was stretched like a worm through time.
Like a worm through time.
The thing was a monster. Now he crashed out of darkness toward Phaeton.
Okay. Let's see the full hotline. The third thing.
The resonance carves its way through the thing that had been Hartman, vibrating, remolding. The sound changes the darkness, and the darkness changes the sound. They both changed what remained of Hartman. They all turned into something else. A third thing. The sound made darker. The darkness made louder. Hartman was stretched. Stretched as anyone when seen from out of time, like a worm through time. Almost an Ouroboros, a spiral, a maelstrom. The gravity well of a black hole, twisting inward, tightening, taking you deeper and deeper to the bottom, the heart, and through to the other side. The third thing said, when you hear this, you will know you're a new you. He said, we build you till nothing remains. He said, under the conceptual reality, behind this reality, you must want these ways to drag you away. He said, baby, 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 yeah, orange peel.
Orange peel.
The third thing was a monster. He'd tear apart any ordinary person crossing his path. Now he crashed out of darkness toward Phaeton. There was nothing ordinary about Phaeton.
Well, that's not true, Alan, because she's technically from Ordinary, so you know. Let's see. So we have to turn on... I need to go back and get that light that I had. It's still chilling? Yes. It says baby, 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 yeah, orange peel. Okay, where's the brick that I need? Oh, there's multiples. Okay. Eagle Limited Summary. I literally watched a 15-minute YouTube video trying to learn the lore of this game. Does it make more sense now? I feel like a 15-minute video probably wouldn't do it justice. Probably like super high level, just like basic stuff. I think I came across one day that was like a couple hours, but it also, in addition to Alan Wake, it talked about kind of like the entire Remedy connected universe. So the connections between Alan Wake, Control, and everything else. So it was like 2 or 3 hours. It was pretty interesting though. Let's see, the Eagle Limited, AWE 44. A train derailment resulted in 62 casualties and numerous injuries, was suspected to have been the work of a paracriminal group known as Redacted. As a result of this event, the agents discovered that one of the cars had become altered with a persistent auditory event. It remains to be determined whether the AWE was spontaneous or the direct result of a sabotage. Event response. The Bureau had been tracking said group at the time, and the intel gathered suggested an event of this caliber was imminent in Bloomington. As a result, a response team on site was able to respond to the train accident site within minutes of its occurrence. They arrived to find emergency processes underway, but also equipment left behind by the suspected group. A suspicious onlooker managed to elude agents after they attempted to make contact. Further investigation of the accident site revealed a curiously undamaged train car that exhibited an altered state when entered. The individual car was secured and transported to the investigation sector for further studies. Which, that's a pretty cool side quest too.
My understanding of the darkness is fragmented, incomplete.
It's Dr. Hartman.
This abyss, this void, it very much does not wish to be understood. If light symbolizes knowledge, then it stands to reason that darkness would equate to ignorance. By its very nature, it abhors comprehension. Of course, my own nature drives me to comprehend all. We are opposing forces, destined to collide. And given this conflict of natures, we know that the light of truth will burn away the darkness, both figuratively and literally. Any significant light source can be used as protection, even weaponry against this metaphysical gloom. And then there are the artists. I know for a fact that Tom, Wake, the Anderson brothers, and Lane all had some involvement with the darkness.
Indeed.
The question is whether their uncanny ability to affect reality through their art beckons the darkness, or did their work perhaps even create it?
Good
With Wake
question.
now secure in my lodge, I expect I shall grow closer to learning the answers to these questions. Assuming he cooperates, which is proving quite the challenge. Well, perseverance is the foundation of knowledge. Speaking of, I must be off on my rounds. This is fragmented, incomplete.
The Shadow. Paranatural entity A-010, aka The Shadow, is an aggressive redacted consisting of 3 known types. Type A, localized manifestations of sentient redacted, capable of occupying organic and inorganic material, as well as exerting redacted over its surroundings. Type B, shaded individuals, human bodies redacted by the Shadow. These individuals become notably more aggressive, but do seem to retain redacted of their previous selves. Research is ongoing as to whether this condition is reversible. Type C, shaded objects. Similar to Type B, except that inanimate objects are redacted, solely to be used as destructive tools. Each type seems to work towards a shared goal, possibly targeting certain individuals. See AWE 35, which may imply a shared link to a redacted intelligence. The threat this entity poses warrants immediate exploration of offensive-defensive measures. The investigation sector is being outfitted with additional lighting sources, some internally powered, to prepare for the eventuality of a redacted.
This abyss, this void, it very much does not wish to be understood.
Beep.
If light symbolizes knowledge, then it stands to reason that darkness would equate to...
Okay, so we got light here. Now, where did that turn light on at? You gotta find the one to go here then. So we got some partial light.
Any significant light source can be used as protection, even weaponry against
NASA Cooperation Review. The Interagency Cooperation Decision regarding NASA. Following the NASA-FBC Coordination Agreement of 1972, the Bureau has provided NASA with numerous technological advancements based on our research, including the black rock lining, now found in all spacefaring vessels. In return, all data regathered during space missions is made available for Bureau researchers to analyze. Recently, certain individuals have raised the concern that this relationship does not adequately benefit the Bureau, either intellectually or financially. A thorough examination of the costs accrued by both organizations has shown that the expense of NASA's recent launch of the Redacted far outweighs any spending related to the processing and delivering of black rock. From its medium Earth orbit, the Redacted will provide the Bureau with an unparalleled resource for remotely monitoring and photographing AWE sites, a resource that would be lost if the partnership ends. It's the opinion of this committee that maintaining a cooperative relationship with our colleagues at NASA is of vital importance. So it looks like they had a satellite? They had a satellite to survey for potential AWEs. That's pretty cool. Oh, am I out of room again? Let's see here. Weapon reload on shield ability. Launch speed on launch kills. Some of these I might have to like redo some of my ground slam damage after weapon hits. Ammo recovery on taking explosive damage. That could come in handy with enemies that throw explosives at you. After taking launch damage plus or minus 29. We'll get rid of that one. I gotta find this other power brick. I didn't see another one glowing anywhere. Did anybody else? Power brick, where are you? Unless... Did it want me to throw it in that one first, maybe? Uh-oh. Oh boy. Oh no! I forgot about these dudes! They throw grenades at you. And they are fast. They are real fast. Super quick they are. Whoa, no. Oh, no. No, I was trying to... No! I hit the wrong button. Well, that sucks. Well, I think the good news is we were close to a control point, so... I will take it. Oh no. Wait, well, so the good news is in this game, like any stuff that you pick up, it saves it. So I won't have to like pick up collectibles or anything again. So that's nice. That's the worst, like when you're in a game and you gotta do collectibles, like more than once. Alright, where's this guy at? Oop. Oh, I hear some auntie singing. Come on, be my friend. Cool. Black market. Illegal altered item market, a black market hub specializing in the trade of occult talismans, relics, and other assorted ceremonial objects, as well as genuine altered and paranatural materials, was raided in redacted Czech Republic by a team of special investigators. Unsuccessful attempts by suspects to escape using altered items resulted in numerous casualties and prevented the Bureau from questioning all participants. The following interrogations revealed that not only is there a vast network of these retailers, but they seem to be gathering information on altered items and other paranatural materials from sources unknown to the Bureau. The Bureau's concern here is threefold. There is a growing underground market for paranatural materials, which implies a growing awareness of their existence among a niche group of the general public. These criminal individuals do not seem aware of the item's paranatural powers, and their attempts to activate them could prove devastating if done in populated areas. The motivations for these collectors is largely unknown. Okay. Whoa. What was the deal with that chair that flew at me? Did we go in the bathroom? I think we did. Gonna make sure I grab all the notes. There are several in here. Interrogation complaint. Kirkland. So you put me on desk duty just because I did the thing I was hired to do, my job. Want to know what I call that? Bullshit. Asking us to interrogate those scum without using words like altered items or AWEs or paracriminal is the stupidest thing I've heard in my life. And I've heard some stupid things. They already know the facts. Hell, they know just as much as us, if not more. And they get to sit there laughing at us while we dance around our words, trying not to leak classified terminology. They already know the terminology. If you think pulling me off this case will stop me, then think again. That piece of shit blew up those tracks. He killed those people to make them a train, or to make a train turn altered. We have him dead to rights, and you need to let me back in that interrogation cell so I can get him to flip on his buddies. Wow, I'm having trouble reading. I apologize. These people are terrorists and deserve to be treated as such. This won't stop unless we stop them. You can go ahead and put me on suspension. See if it slows me down. Agent Hewitt. Wasn't there the Hiss Ranger, Airborne? This subgroup of Hiss corrupted Rangers has manifested the ability to levitate, similarly to Hiss elevated agents. However, these airborne Hiss Rangers display no telekinetic abilities and simply continue to use mundane Bureau weaponry. This evolution, being so similar to the elevated, possibly indicates that Hiss can share permutations through a type of network or perhaps osmosis. However, the fact that this development in Hiss Rangers has only been observed in the investigation sector may indicate the environmental factors responsible. They could be responding to an altered item or other paranatural element found only in that sector, or perhaps this is the natural progression of the Hiss Ranger phenotype. Not enough time has passed to determine a conclusive trajectory or of development for each of the Hiss manifestations, assuming any such trajectory exists. I like how that dude's just hanging out. Just hanging out.
Fisher, day 6 inside. Agent Fisher, day 6 inside the motel. Utilized surveillance methods are as follows. Fiber optic cameras slid under the individual room doors. Motion detectors in the lobby area. Tripwire, triggering a flash camera across the main entrance. Even fingerprint powder on the front desk. Results are varying at best. But mostly just inconclusive and unusable. The footage is corrupted. Sometimes even the equipment is damaged. I don't know how, exactly. I think this place is making fun of me. That's the only explanation. I can hear them.
Making fun of
and
me?
screaming behind the closed doors. I can hear the call bell go and ding multiple times a day, but when I look, there's no one there. I know I'm supposed to stay out of sight, but I've seen the doors closing just before I can catch even a glimpse of anyone or anything. They're messing with me, whoever they are. I think... Wait, shh. There's something. I gotta get this out. Gotta get the cable out. Come on, you fiber optic fuck, cooperate. Okay, there we go.
I feel like something bad's going to happen to this gentleman.
All right, that was faint, but I definitely heard movement coming from the hallway. I think I might have finally caught one. The recording better work this time, or I swear to God I'll... What? Hello?
Hello?
Who's there? Oh, shit. I'm with the FBC. Move away from the door. I have a... Where's my...
Uh-oh. Well, that didn't sound like it went well.
Utilized surveillance methods are as follows. Fiber optic cameras slid under the individual room doors. Motion detector.
Oh, sir.
Triggering a flash counter across the main entrance. Even
It's okay, buddy. Walk it off. I'm sure you're fine. Let's see. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything.
Corrupted. Sometimes even the equipment is damaged. I don't know how.
Where does this go? Ah, another bathroom. Whoa. Was somebody hanging out in the bathroom?
Reminder. All employees are required to report their hours at the end of each month. The Federal Bureau of Control maintains that time is not subjective, and hours passed on alternative planes cannot be claimed. Astral drives do not accumulate overtime compensation. Thank you for your attention.
Bing bong. Actually, I need to find that soundbite. I was going to make that an alert.
At the end of each month.
A little ding at the beginning of the recordings.
Time is not subjective.
I just have to set it all up. So checking out this large map. This looks like the same map that was in that other sector where there were two large maps on either side of the hallway. It's probably the exact same thing. All right, what do we got here? Another fine mess. Nourish the plants. Ah, we did all the plants. Sweet. Except, looks like I missed one in the abandoned offices.
Ah, more plants. All right, let's go make some new friends.
Clear the mold.
The vents, they are full of mold shit. It's not good for you. Nausea, mold, depression.
Oh, Auntie.
Tell when you are in.
He's still talking, but there's no subtitles, so I don't know what he's saying. Burn the dark.
Same old bloody city. Like tar, but good for nothing. Get rid of it.
Okay. So, let me look. Where did I... So it looked like I missed a plant somewhere. Nourish the plants. Abandoned offices? Oh, so it's back in the other area. Interesting. Well, before I move over to active investigations then, let me get this control point first. And then we'll head back. Might as well knock those out of the way while we can. Can I upgrade anything? Upgrade surge. Insufficient materials, though. Okay. Alright, let's head back. What was the other item? Okay, so nourish the plants, clear the mold, and burn the dark. Okay, so that's in a completely inaccessible area for right now. Surge. So that's... Do I have anything that deals with explosions? Ammo cost. Ground slam. Ammo recovery on taking explosive damage. Melee. Blast radius plus 105. Let's put that on there. Just for funsies. And then what was it? Burn the dark. Let's see where that's at. Okay, places I haven't been to yet. So we'll do nourish the plants then. Was the cat ears part of a quest? Yes. So in the previous DLC, there were, you had to find 8 of those Maneki Nico figures. Let me see if I can find the... what would that be under? Correspondence, research records. I think it's under this. I know we had a whole thing about it. Let me see if I can find it, though. Might be under research. Maybe not. Crap. Case files. Altered world events. Okay, here we go. These cats. We had to find 8 of them. And once we found 8 of them, there were varying degrees of difficulty finding them. But it unlocks a secret area that you get to pick up the cat ears. It's just cosmetic, but it's fun. I figured, hey, cat ears, why not? So where is this last... Gotta go back to abandoned offices. We got that plant. I just want to make sure I didn't miss... Well, technically this is considered the operations corridor, so it's probably not it. Because I got one right there. It's probably going to take the light away from me when I go out the door. Oh, maybe not. Because I thought that happened last time. If I was a plant, where would I be hiding? Not anywhere here. Maybe back in here? Or did I get one back? Oh, I already got that one. Okay, never mind. In a pot? Yes, in a pot. Oh, there it is. There it is. Nice. Cool. Alright. Easy peasy. I probably could have just gone to the control point and fast traveled. That would have been much quicker, but eh. It's all good. Alright, now where are we headed? AWE loading bay? Oh wow, it's gonna be a little bit before we get to that point. So with that in mind, let's do... I guess let's just keep going. Through the operations sector. Oh.
I don't feel right.
It's very dark in here.
Something in this darkness is draining me.
So explore the investigation sector. I don't think I can do stuff up here. I think I actually have to go down the elevator first. As long as I don't have to do any more of the, stop in the elevator every 5 seconds. Uh-oh.
Shit. Now what?
Oh, hi!
What is that?
Oh, God.
Elevator, time to go!
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Don't like the light.
He does not like the light.
What is that?
Woo. Alright. You won't mind me reading some notes while we're in the middle of a boss fight, will you? Vending machine. None known. Testing in the investigation sector is currently ongoing for containment. Descriptional alternate effect. A vending machine, its front covered in a faux wood panel, coin-operated buttons for selecting food products. The item generates and stores a variety of material, both edible and otherwise, in its row of internal trays. Initial testing suggests the item reacts to the mind of the individual in close proximity and will produce whatever they subconsciously desire. Attempts to cause the item to create a living redacted have consistently failed. Background. The item was discovered in a nursing home in redacted Alberta after a resident named Muriel called a local news station about a magic vending machine. The news story reported the nursing home staff was purposely stocking the machine with distinctive food and objects as a way to raise resident spirits. The Bureau response team encouraged this story while confiscating the item. Oh man, I need to find one of those vending machines. Oh, the delightful things we could have.
Okay, this room is real. Okay, this room is really
It's
intimidating.
Langston!
And all, but I know my rights. It's not a crime to try and get a book signed.
Making unauthorized contact with a dangerous paranatural entity is indeed a Bureau offense, Mr. Langston, and can be prosecuted as such.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Well, I didn't know that. Listen, this is being blown way out of proportion. All that happened is I heard Dr. Hartman had been brought in, and since I'm a huge Alan Wake fan, I thought it'd be cool to get a copy of The Creator's Dilemma signed. That's a book that Hartman wrote about...
We know what it is.
Okay, good. So yeah, I was just looking to fill out my Wake collection. I certainly didn't know Hartman had turned into some kind of shadow zombie.
That's a
Oh.
completely inaccurate description.
Whatever. Listen, I'm just a desk jockey. I sort papers, do data entry, that kind of stuff. Don't come down on me like this. I made one mistake. I mean, I see people break the rules all the time and no one is pulling them into dark rooms to yell at them. Yesterday, Dave Gleason and his crew were talking to that empty spacesuit and laughing their heads off.
We're letting you off with a warning, Mr. Langston. But this is going on your record, so one more screw-up and our next chat won't be so friendly.
Great. That is just great to hear, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much.
An empty spacesuit,
Hey,
huh?
is there any chance I could get my copy of The Creator's Dilemma back?
Get out.
Get out of here, Langston.
But I know my rights. It's not a crime to try and get a book signed.
Making unauthorized contact with a dangerous...
Okay, I gotta be careful because there's a fine window in which I can do things. Where is the next? I'm gonna have to bring one of these, I guess. Okay. I need one more power brick. Now, question is, where the heck is the last one at? Because I think there's 4 of them. Oh, I see it. Is there more? There might be more. Well, let's backpedal a bit. Oh, he's doing some scary laughs. I don't like it. Calm down, scary Hartman. Well, at least he can't follow me down here. What do we got? Oh, Night Springs screenplay, page 1. Note, this screenplay was found after the Bureau acquired the Night Springs television series and all its past episode scripts. It appears to be written by Alan Wake as part of an application to become one of the show's writers. Night Springs spec script, episode Over the Threshold Darkly by Alan Wake. Host voiceover rather. It is only human nature to wish to control the forces around us, and even more so to possess them. But what happens when these forces are not ours to claim, or even of this world? What if they are the things you can discover in Night Springs? We are in a secret lab. The large sign on the wall reads, the Federal Bureau of Night Springs. I told you several times, Director, it isn't ready. It's ready when I say it's ready, Doctor. But the being beyond the portal, we have no control over it. I kind of wish that was reminiscent of Time Knife from Quantum Break, which, if you've not seen or played Quantum Break, there's a series of some epic notes that deal with a script that was written by one of the employees at Monarch Solutions, which is the company in the game. I can't wait to go through Time Knife. One of my favorite, easily missable parts of that game. It's just silly fun. Let's see here. I'm wondering if there's another block that I need to grab that I just missed. Thank goodness he can't go anywhere where there's light. We'll come back to those arcade machines here in a bit. Oh, okay. That's what I gotta do. Hartman background. Regarding Dr. Emil Hartman. Dr. Emil Hartman is an academic psychotherapist that owned and operated a recovery center in Redacted, Washington. Or we all know that's Bright Falls. Focused on the treatment of artists struggling with creative blocks and other mental disorders. Publicly, Dr. Hartman's research or treatment center seemed unremarkable in its methods and purpose. Privately, however, Dr. Hartman was abusing his patients in order to utilize any latent redacted abilities they may possess with the aim of shaping Redacted to his own benefit, which has earned him a Class 2 paracriminal designation. Note, for more on the link between artists and their ability to redacted reality through artistic mediums, please see file Redacted. Investigation has proven that Dr. Hartman's illegal endeavors were conducted alone. After being approached by the Bureau during redacted investigations, he displayed no remorse or intention to cease his actions. Dr. Hartman was taken into custody, evaluated, and released redacted months later. Having been deemed a negligible threat, his medical license has been permanently revoked. It's probably for the best. Yeah! See you later, dude!
Yeah, how do you like that?
We did it! What's the deal with this computer? On the floor. Let's see, is there anything in the investigation sector for those side missions? Nourish the plants. No. So we can't do the plants for a while. And how about the mold? Nope, that's gonna be a while too. Burn in the dark? We might be able to do that one relatively soon. Perhaps.
Arcade machines.
Nice.
Shoom.
Shoom.
Shim. Shoom. Whatever.
So they have two different... These are like challenge modes. Deadline is a time thing, and then crowd control is like a bunch of repeated enemies. Let's try it. You can unlock some cool stuff from doing these, but it's not easy. Alright, goal of this is to survive. Oh boy. Boop! Oh no, I'm out of ammo. Not good. He's like, I take a nap. I take a nap right now. Okay. Oh no, are these the hatchet dudes? They are! The guys from Foundation. Oh god. They are rough. See, I don't know how long this goes on for because I want to say it's like 10 or 15 minutes. You gotta survive. Oh god. So we got a bit we need to make it. Oh shit. We can do it. I just gotta not do dumb things. Famous last words, right? Where'd he go? Come on, be my friend. Help me out, dude. Trying to figure out where the heck... Where are they at? Oh, there they are. Yes, all of you be my friends. Just gotta keep the momentum going. We're all right so far. I pretty much just want to complete the one so that I can mark that side quest off. You can actually replay boss fights from the main game. Like I could do the ashtray maze again if I wanted to. Okay. Boop. Uh-oh. My god. I need to get the orb. Orb, where'd you go? Actually, keeping that thing alive would have been better for me. If I could have. Not gonna worry about histos right now. Oh god, one of the invisible things. Oh no. Where'd he go? Watch out. Oh my god. I was gonna say, I know you're there! Get back here! Sniper? Okay, we got some elevated. We got this. Ooh. Wait, what? Yeah, like... Some of these enemies are invisible. And they can like insta kill you pretty much if you let them get close. Come on, be my friend. God, we're only like, we're not even halfway through this. Boop. Oh shit. No, 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 not like this. Oh my god, I hate the axe guys so much. Because they're so quick. No! No, no! Oh no! Oh shit. Oh my god. This is giving me anxiety! Oh god. No, no, not like this. Okay. Work for me, dude. Okay. I feel like I don't have enough, like, stamina. Oh my god. I think I got all the dudes with the hatchets, I think.
Welcome.
Welcome! Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Sorry, we're in kind of like a crazy intense moment. Welcome. Hope you're having a good evening. Welcome to Control. Oh god. Okay. Okay. We're still only halfway through this. Yes, we're doing a lore run. Trying to do everything possible. Oh god. Snipers. Okay, what else we got? Get him! Oh man, he built up his shield again. Oh no, I don't have any! No! Okay. Okay, breathe. Come on, dude, fight for me. Alright. Now what? Oh! Oh, shit. The invisible guys, they're here. See, you can kind of see them. They leave like a signature almost. Oh. Come on, work for me. Be my friend. Oh god, these guys. Ooh, okay. The axe guys are some of the scariest. What the heck? Oh, shit. Alright, we got an invisible one with lasers. I'm dead. Okay, get some health, please. My god. Is there more than one of them? I think there's more than one of them. Oh man, I don't know where the heck it is. I think there's two of them. I think there are two of them. Yeah, there's definitely two of them. Okay, I don't like this. Not one bit. Maybe there's only one? Oh my god. Oh my god. My god. Oh. My heart. Okay, one down. Oh shit! I knew one of them was here. That shield saved me. Oh god. No, no. No, no, no. Not like this. Get out of here. Dude. Okay. Whoa. Rockin'. Welcome in. Thank you for that rose. Or the ice cream. Thank you for the ice cream. That actually sounds delightful right now. Over on TikTok. My goodness. Just don't do anything dumb. Just don't do anything dumb. Okay, we got more of these invisible dudes. Oh shit. Uh-oh. 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 I feel he's following me. Get out of here. Go on, get. Come on, work for me. There you go. There you go. My God, we gotta be close to the end of this, right? Okay, that one's friendly. Ooh, we got senior operatives. Oh shit. Come on, be my friend. Alright. Now what? I swear there was another invisible guy somewhere. At least I thought there was. I am concerned. There's the big supervisor dude. Where'd he go? Sir? Sir? Oh, there he is. Come on. He's a bit bullet spongy. Alright, can I get you to work for me? Alright, now what? Now what? Woo! My God. Come on. Oh, hi. Oh, come on. No, 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 no. Not like this. Yay! First try! Whew. Holy moly.
Games are so realistic these days.
I feel like I haven't blinked in half an hour. Shoom 2 Electric Boogaloo. So I went through that because I just wanted to complete the mission, but you can legitimately, like, if you go in here, you can go back and refight the bosses from the game again. So like if I wanted to go deal with mold again or the ashtray maze, I can do all that. The only one, I think this particular mode is the only one that I've done. The other one is timed, and it's based on as you kill enemies, you get seconds on the clock, and it's very tough. The whole point of doing those, though, is you can unlock some cool outfits and some rewards. But I just wanted to get that board off the board, so we're good. We're good from that. Let's see, what else does it want me to do here? Case files. Arcade cabinets supplement. The Shoom arcade cabinets. Both items were purchased from a closing arcade in Redacted, Michigan, as part of a program to improve employee well-being through recreation. The program was canceled before any game machines were dispersed throughout the oldest house, but not before these altered items were discovered. Supplementary information. Teams in the research sector have voiced considerable interest in the items due to the fact that they only exhibit an altered effect when physically paired together, a codependent relationship previously unseen in altered items. See research specialist Pope's paper titled The Parasensitivity of Sequels for more information. However, after proving the item's altered status, the investigation staff insisted on keeping them, claiming they're important for sector morale. To date, numerous petitions have been filed by the research sector personnel to move the items there for more extensive analysis. Okay. Man, that was intense. Sorry if I got a little quiet there, and again, thank you for the follow, whoever followed. Sorry if I missed anything in chat. Again, welcome in, Rockhen. Oh. And again, apologies if I missed anybody, but that was that required my full attention for a little bit, because we were so close to the end. I'm like, man, if I die, I'm gonna do this again. Be sad. Can I follow where Hartman went? Oh no, it doesn't let me. Bummer. Got another recording though.
Brian Hennerman, 21 years. Brian Hennerman, 21 years old.
Brian Hennerman. I think we read something about him earlier.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but I really don't understand why I'm here.
You know what you did, Mr. Hennerman.
I do?
Uh-oh.
Tell me about Delivery Disaster.
The movie? I mean, it wasn't very good.
That's not what your review said, but we'll come back to that. Tell me where you got the movie from.
Movie night with a, a K, not an N, not night like nighttime, but
Who contacted you? Who told you to review that film?
no one. I just did it because it looked obscure. I didn't even like the movie. I shouldn't have given such a high score, but reviewing obscure films makes you look smart. And I thought if I look smart, I would get listeners. My podcast would take off and I could move out of my parents' basement.
Nice.
I may even go to college and get a film degree like I've always wanted to. I swear. I swear.
Okay, if he doesn't know shit, I'm ending the session.
I remember reading a note about Brian Hennerman somewhere.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but I really don't understand why I'm here.
Any other notes we're missing? Or oh, there is. How do I get to that? Oh no! Oh, 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 oh! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! It's not letting me. Oh!
Who told you to review that film?
Pizza time.
There we go. Yeah, hey, Ornate Spear, welcome in. How you doing? I just went through a very intense side quest there for a minute. I feel like I didn't blink for half an hour. So I'm trying to readjust. I was like very on edge. We did it first try though. Wow. The Ocean View Motel Observation Report. An excursion into the Ocean View Motel and Casino discovered a previously unseen door in the lobby hallway. This door featured a spiral-shaped marking, designation Door Redacted. Similar to the other doors, it's locked and cannot be forced open. Alice Wake, a person of interest in the Bright Falls AWE, refer to AWE 35 for details, and the former wife of missing author Alan Wake, a suspected para-utilitarian, and redacted, contacted agents Shaw and Dempsey of the investigation sector using the phone number given to her in 2010 in accordance with civilian outreach protocols. The call resulted in Mrs. Wake being brought into the oldest house for an in-person interview. For a full transcript, refer to file redacted on Redacted 2017. So 7 years after Alan disappeared. The excursion into the Ocean View Motel occurred later in the same day. Conclusion. Determining whether this is a basic synchronicity event, if Alice Wake is responsible for its appearance, or if the door itself relates to AWE 35 is paramount. She should be returned to the oldest house, possibly even taken into the motel itself to confirm if any other changes occur. I know. I don't know how we managed to do it. I don't think I've ever done that particular part first try, so it could be tricky. So maybe my gaming skill is getting a little bit better after several years. I'll take it as a win, ever so slightly. Okay, is there any other goodies around here? I don't think so. I think we got everything. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, so where to? Explore the investigation sector. I guess it wants me to go down the elevator now? Or up the elevator? Control point would be nice.
What are you doing in investigations?
Jesus, don't scare me like that, Langston.
Langston.
If you're talking right now, I can't hear you. It's a one-way system. Try to find an intercom.
Okay. Will do, Langston. Let's see, do we have any notes before? But look, we have the Frau Morrow AWE, the Bright Falls AWE, and the Eagle Limited. Alright, let's just talk to Langston.
Langston, it's me, Jesse.
I know. I can see you on the monitors. The cameras in there haven't worked since we sealed that sector off a couple years back.
Let me guess. You sealed it because of the monster guy.
Wait, did you see Dr. Hartman?
Uh-huh.
Jesus, I really wish you hadn't opened that fire break.
Oh boy.
Okay, listen, you need to find Hartman and kill him before he gets out into the Bureau.
That thing is a person?
He was a person. We brought him here to study after he was, altered in an AWE. I forget the medical word for what happened, but now light physically hurts him. Do you have a flashlight?
No.
A lantern? Headlamp? Oh yeah, flare gun. Oh, Christmas lights. You could wrap them around.
Yes!
I don't have any of those.
Christmas lights! It's Barry!
Okay, well, I'm sure you'll think of something.
It was a Barry reference.
From the Panopticon. This is kind of exciting, right?
Maybe from where you're standing.
Right, okay. Well, break a leg. Oh, why did I say that?
Yeah, what?
This Hartman thing can't have gotten very far. Let's go Flush him out. Langston was right. This is kind of
It's
exciting.
just nice to have someone to talk to, you know?
Oh, Langston will still talk to
Ever
us.
since I got put in charge of the Panopticon, people treat me different, like I'm crazy for wanting to work with altered items. People just don't understand the altered items like I do, you know?
We're gonna listen to him
I don't
ramble
wanna
for a bit.
brag, but it does take a very empathetic mind to connect with the items.
Doesn't
Still, I
want to
don't know why
brag.
people are making it so personal.
Right.
I mean, the teams in research handle paranatural materials every day, and no one thinks they're weird. Well, maybe that's not true. Darling is famous for being a bit out there, but when he's weird, it's charming. Altered items really aren't that frightening once you get to know them. If you figure out what they like or don't like, you know, what sets them off, then there's nothing to worry about. I guess at the end of the day, we're still just wild animals scared of our own shadows. We're supposed to be on the same team, but sometimes it feels like it's every department for themselves, like it's a race and we're all trying to be number one. If it is a race, though, I'd say Darling is a mile ahead of everyone else. He was Trench's golden boy for years, but that relationship has gotten pretty tense, or so I've heard through the grapevine. Not that I spread rumors, just, you know, people talk. Not me, though. I keep my nose to the grind. Too much work to do to focus on those kinds of things. I need to stay focused so I can get my work done and get home to feed Alfred.
He's
of
just
course,
gonna talk forever,
can't always
isn't
make
he?
it home for mealtime.
He's gonna
So
talk
I have
forever.
my neighbor check in
Yeah.
on Alfred at 7 o'clock if I'm not back yet. She's very nice. Her name is Maria. She's older. She came to New York in the 50s to attend school and has been here ever since.
Wow,
She had a couple
Langston.
of kids. I met them at Thanksgiving. Big family.
Cool story.
Very nice people. Anyway, she has a key to my apartment and she gives Alfred his dinner if I'm not home.
Alfred.
I'm gonna have to buy her a nice fruit arrangement as a thank you after this. I'm missing a lot of Alfred's meal times. She's probably gonna have to go to the store for more wet food. I'll have to remember to pay her back. Hold on, let me make a note. Pay back Maria for Alfred's food.
Totally worth standing here to listen to all this.
And buy her a fruit arrangement.
Wow, buddy.
All right, done. Are you a cat person? I don't think I ever asked. You seem like one, though.
I mean,
You
are
like
we?
Alfred. He's very proper.
I think we're cat people.
Carries himself well, you know. I named him after
Perhaps.
my favorite poet. Felt like a good fit. I got Alfred just before Sylvia died when I was at the...
I don't
You know, I don't really remember where I got Alfred from.
I don't even know
But, boy, those two did not get
what he's
along.
talking about at this
Oh,
point.
No. Sylvia thought she owned the place. Didn't like me getting in her way. Scratched me more than once when I was just trying to move her food bowl. That cat was a real asshole.
Wow.
I
Oh,
realize
wow.
Now that
That's
language was
kinda
not
harsh.
entirely
Slightly.
professional. You see, Sylvia didn't tolerate most people, or animals, or anything.
Oh.
That's what I meant when I said asshole. I would never use that word about a person. It was just, you know, hey, there's a light flashing on the console
He's
here. I
still
gotta,
going.
Check this out. I'll get back to you later.
Real smooth, Langston.
I think he's finally done. Okay, so we can either go to Eagle Limited first, or we could go to Frau Morrow. Trying to think which one. They're both cool. We'll probably go to Frau Morrow first. But I think before we do that, actually, is there a control point nearby? I don't know if there is or not. Oh, I think I might have to go down the elevator. Oh, wait a minute. I almost missed it. I think we're gonna take our first break because it's been just about 2.5 hours. So yeah, I'm gonna pause the game here and then we'll head over to Frau Morrow. Into space. To the moon. So yeah, well, we'll pause here and I shall return momentarily with some more Control and some Alan Wake lore. It's been fun so far. I'm just excited we got through Shroom. first try, I was worried about it. Space! Yes. All right. I'll see y'all in just a few. Stay tuned. Be right back.